That is an absolutely gorgeous sight. It is quite something coming up over the hill and seeing that. Oh, wow. Whew. Does that look good? Does that look really good? I'm here a little earlier than everybody else. That doesn't mean everybody else is not already on the move. Everybody is on the move. Kevin's not necessarily close to the area, so he'll be getting here momentarily. It sounds like we are going to be getting started around 9:30 this morning, and I'm thinking we're going to get a good amount done today. I will be surprised if we are able to actually do everything. Based on the math that I worked out, we would need to be putting up 7 trusses an hour, which, you know, professional crew, that's pretty good. For us, I would be happy with like 5 an hour, 4 an hour. Not putting, you know, numbers on things. I'm happy to have help and that we're actually working on something. So it's awesome. I also noticed this while I was watching 2 videos ago I never addressed this board that's broken over here, and I figure there's going to be at least one comment about this broken board. So this happened when my dad was going up and putting the hurricane ties on. You could see this board was compromised. I didn't notice it when I put it up. It was already cracked right at the knot. Compromised board. So I just got to cut here and put a new board on right here. It's really no big deal. It's just I haven't gotten to it yet. I'll make sure that is taken care of in time. No worries. Our truss pile's getting lower and lower. Who do we have helping us today? Well, we got Brian, Matthew, Daniel. I believe we have Andrew. We also have Kevin, and we have Gavin. You include myself and my mom. You got 8 people that are going to be here able to do things. In a perfect world scenario, you'll have 1 person driving the forklift, 1 person in the middle of the trusses for when they're put up. So that's 2 people. Then you have 1 person on each side. That's 4 people. You have 2 people for grabbing the truss and getting it over here. That's 6 people. And you have 2 people on top of the trusses putting in the boards. We have a crew of 8, but just because we have a crew of 8 doesn't mean everybody could do all those things. For instance, my mom, she will be in and out. She's going to be feeding horses. Brian is going to be our forklift driver. He is the most knowledgeable and skilled with it, so it makes sense having him on that. Myself or Daniel are going to be probably on the forklift in the middle going up. Kevin and Peter are going to be on the sides as well. The reason that's picked is because they all have harnesses, so they could be latched in on the top of the barn, and we could be latched in on the forklift. So you've got your fall protection on and secure. I'm figuring Andrew and Matthew could be down here on the ground moving trusses over. Possibly Daniel could be up there. I'm thinking whichever one of us is not on the forklift, the other one could be on the top putting boards down and nailing them. So that's the goal. We'll see how it works out and see how it fills out. I'm so happy with what we have already. It's so incredible to look up and see the trusses. It was a lot windier yesterday than we wanted it to. Borderline shutting us down, but thankfully it didn't. Today there's supposed to be no wind. If you look at all the trees, super calm, 60 degrees, sunny all day today, all day tomorrow. In fact, tomorrow is like 65, today's 60. So I'm thinking today, tomorrow, we might be able to bang out and get all these trusses on the barn with the boards on top. That gives me Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday to get the sheet metal on, because we've got rain all weekend, Saturday and Sunday. So if I could get this roof on by Friday evening, then that means that I can get all my equipment parked in here, and this ground in here can dry up, that puddle can dry up. Then I can get the box blade in here and kind of level everything off and get it all taken care of. I'm sorry for info dumping on you guys so quickly right at the beginning of the video. Since this is my building, I'm very hands-on, which means that it's kind of challenging for me to kind of sit back and be like, so this is what's happening, this is what's going on, and explain it to you guys, as you saw in our first truss video. So I think that's probably going to be similar. I'm going to do my best to grab the camera and talk to you guys, but it's going to be a whole lot of us working, which I know a lot of you love. So I'm going to go ahead and get the equipment all set up, make sure that everything's ready to go. I'm going to fire the forklift up in about 15 minutes. That'll give it 20 minutes to warm up so that it should be ready to go by the time the crew gets here. And then we're pretty much ready. Our little thing worked out pretty good. Yeah. Here we go. Day 2. Let's get it. Well, everybody has just arrived. Kevin's getting his harness put on. Petey's getting his harness put on. Everyone's working out different ideas for how we're going to get started. And once we're good to go, we're off to the races. Hey, Daniel, that's got to go on that board. Yep. How you doing up there, Daniel? Good. I think once we get a few more in, I can probably get up there and start putting in boards on the top. Yeah, I would stagger those boards. You'd stagger them? Yeah. Yeah, I'd put a short one and then a long one. Because
what you would want is you want it to strengthen each other, not just a section.
Yes. Okay.
So what you could do is like run a board one pass to this one, and then run a board pass to that one, or the next one back as you're going, every other one. But your very end ones you're going to have flat.
Yeah.
You would work 8 footers in.
Okay.
And that puts you so that you're not all
Yeah. Daniel, you got your 24-inch board?
Yeah.
Okay.
do that, Daniel?
Careful up there, Andrew. All right, so we have a new change. Andrew is going to be up in the trusses with Daniel, and he is going to be connecting the boards at the very top to assist. Daniel's going to move the board side to side, and he'll be connecting the board on the bottom. Peter, Kevin are on the sides. Here's a bottom board when you're ready. Got it? Yep. I'm gonna go cut another 22 3/4. No room?
It's level. So we just go with the regular one. So.
Yeah. Things have changed a little bit. I'm now going up on the forklift with Andrew. So it's me, Andrew, Kevin, and Peter. And then Daniel is up there putting on the boards. Gavin and Matthew are our ground crew. They're moving trusses, marking things, and getting all the lumber passed up to us as we're going. And Brian is running the forklift. So things are going pretty smooth. Andrew, how you feeling up there?
Hey, let me just say this figure that I have, it's made for aerodynamics and speed, so when I'm up there I can work pretty good.
That's good. That's good. Here's a look at what we got so far. All right, well, we ate lunch briefly. It's my understanding Brian wants to get everything done today because he said he doesn't have the ability to help me any further for any of the rest of the days because of we're in greenhouse season. So again, super appreciative of the fact that they are helping. So we're gonna go and get down there, and it's my understanding that we're working until the job's done. Andrew had to step out, so he will be gone. I don't think he'll be gone the entire evening or afternoon, at least I hope not, because we could definitely welcome him back with open arms. But we'll have to get things figured out for the guy doing what he did. Otherwise, I'll be doing both of those things, which will slow things down with the trusses. But you work with what you got, right, Peter?
Yes, Joe.
All right. All right, back to the barn.
update. We've been making quite a bit of progress. You can see as the trusses have gone up, this structure has really strengthened up. I noticed when I was up on top helping put the trusses in place and we were putting the boards along the top, there were spots where it felt a little shaky. But that is to be expected as you add more timber. It definitely strengthens it up. The number one thing that's going to strengthen up the structure is when we add our material on top, so our sheet metal. That'll help keep everything solid. We do have a few brace pieces that don't necessarily need to go in place, but we're probably gonna put them in place anyway just to be 100% secure. It's been moving rather quickly. We got started earlier this morning. Probably not as early as we would like to get started, but a lot of us had other work we had to do. So far, I'm happy with the way things have been going, and I just wanted to update you guys. If we continue at the pace we have been going, maybe we'll get done today putting trusses up. Hopefully.
Guys, it's happening. We're on the second to last truss.
Keep it on the end and then just let it stick out back that way. Okay. Truss number one. First one goes. See? Last one, brother. Last one, Kevin. Last one. So can we unload chicken feed tomorrow with skid loader? Yeah.
Trusses are up, guys. All of them are up.
Good job, Andrew. Good job, Daniel. Good job, Matthew. We are the barn builders, my friends.
Good job, Brian.
Make sure they know we're not for hire.
Yeah.
Gavin, well done. Thank you so much.
Peter had to leave.
Peter, thank you. You were immeasurably helpful. They're gonna work on getting that home next.
Dad is up there. He's still working.
He did a whole day of work already, and he's down here helping again. He's in his element, though. Wouldn't you say, Pops? I'd say.
At this rate, Joel, you should just put those trenches that they have like underneath potato storages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We actually, the mud was getting pretty bad, and so we had to use boards to stabilize everything. It worked wonderfully. So the trusses are up. We got it done in a day. What do you think?
I think it's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Incredible that it all got up in one day.
We did 41 trusses today.
You guys hammered it out nicely.
And that's how she looks, guys. Wow. Man, oh man, that is awesome. There was not a single person here that didn't 100% exert themselves and then give another 30% of what they didn't even know they had. Everybody was done at the end of this. So again, I want to give a major thank you to Andrew, Brian, Eric, Jonah, Gavin, Peter, Kevin, Matthew, Daniel, Megan, my mom, my dad. Thank you so very much. Absolutely incredible. We have a couple more days of clear weather. I'm gonna keep working away at this. I don't know what I'm gonna get done because that was it for my help. They are fully invested on greenhouses now. This was the only day they were able to give me, and I'm so thankful for it. My dad also works a full-time job, so he's able to give me about an hour at night, if that, about possibly
2 hours.
Sometimes. And my mom recently went through a surgery with her shoulder, so she is moral support and food, and she hates it, but we appreciate her so much for it. She wishes she was up there with us.
And the biggest thank you, I'd say, goes out to Joel, because without him, none of this would have been possible, and none of this would be here right now.
He worked his butt off through this, trying to get these trusses built right through the cold weather. Down here with snow flying and negative temperatures. The only reason we're at now is because he was full throttle right through the winter.
Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I know that you guys are as excited as we are that they're up. There's plenty more to come, so make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you hit that like button. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.